like jump into streams and not do a ton of like starting soon screens, just because I feel like it's yeah, maybe for people who are watching in the future, then it'll just jump straight to the stream. But I hope you all are having a good Wednesday, and let's jump straight into it. WONDERBOOM Wednesday. Yeah, let's get into it. So let's start off with, I feel like this is my overall pick of, I feel like this is great for like having people over, and maybe you have like a bit of a little party going on. I feel like this is a good in between. It's not too quiet, it's not too loud, it's just kind of like just right for a decent sized gathering. So this is the MEGABOOM 4, which is one of our portable Bluetooth speakers that we have here. And this one comes in a really cute, like red colorway. I think this one is super duper cute. It even has these like details of kind of a lighter blue here, which makes it look even more unique. And then there's even this like kind of blue accent right here as well, and I think this makes for a very cute looking speaker here. And of course you've got the Ultimate Ears logo on the back, and if we look here, we've got USB-C charging. All of our 4s, if you see anything that has a 4, MEGABOOM 4, anything with a 4, and it will be a USB-C charging. So if you're looking for specifically USB-C charging, you want to look for a speaker that has a 4 at the end of it. But this gives you full 360-degree sound, as well as really nice bass. It's got great Bluetooth range, so you can really walk away from the speaker, go let your dog out, go to the backyard, things like that, and then you will still be connected to the speaker. It's always kind of awkward, like, when you are connected to a Bluetooth speaker and then you like walk away too far and then the music disconnects and just kind of gets really quiet. That will not happen because you will always like stay connected, and it has a really great Bluetooth range, so you really can go pretty far away, like 150 feet away from your speaker, and you will be good to go. So this one also is available to use with our party up mode. So that's basically, we have an app, you can kind of drag your all your different speakers, so like this one, any sort of boom, MEGABOOM, boom, EPICBOOM, EverBoom, all those speakers can actually all be connected through the app, and then you can have like full kind of like surround sound. It's really cool, honestly. It is drop proof to 5 feet of drop proof, and it is a very, very durable speaker, of course, made for those going out on your adventures and things like that. So I'm going to read a couple reviews, because this one says 25 people found this helpful, so I guess this is a really good review. Okay, this is from a user named Miss Marie, and she says, another great speaker from Ultimate Ears. I've owned several Ultimate Ears boom models over the past 10 years and have purchased them as gifts for others. The MEGABOOM is my favorite, with its rich 360-degree sound, long battery life, and the fact that it's waterproof and floatable out at the pool. I've never actually plunked one in the pool. I've used it in the shower though, but I feel confident knowing if it ever got knocked in, it would be fine. Party Up through the app is amazing and getting even better over the years. That's true. It has been getting better. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Party Up through the app is amazing and getting even better over the years. I don't recall the stereo option. Now I can either mirror speakers so that each has all the channels, or I can opt to put them in stereo mode, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, you can put them in stereo mode. If you didn't know, you actually can make your speakers do a left and a right, or you can make them do both, depending on what you want. I would like Ultimate Ear speakers if they were standalone devices, but the fact that I can link up 150, place them in various places for gatherings, makes it undeniably great. I've even borrowed extras from family and friends for big parties. I also like that as well. I like that you can like ask your friends if anyone else has a same speaker that you have, tell them to bring it, and then you can connect them all together. If you have any sort of family events, friend gatherings, things like that, you all have Ultimate Ear speakers, tell them to bring them. We can put them all together and basically like set speakers all around the house, all around the campsite, things like that. I'm definitely gonna ask some of my friends, because it's my number one choice for gifting. And so now I'm like, okay, I gifted one to my best friend. I'm like, okay, bring it with you next time we go camping, because then I can connect hers to obviously all the ones I have, make like a full surround, like everyone brings their speaker, which is pretty fun. Let's go back to the review. So back to the review, they say, I just bought a new MEGABOOM 4 and I thought it would be fun to compare it to my MEGABOOM 3. Honestly, they're both amazing, and while I could hear a bit more depth from the 4, the sound was pretty similar. If you own a 3, adding a new one is great, but I probably wouldn't recommend spending on a new one just simply to upgrade. I agree. I feel like the 3 is super solid. And even from a sustainability standpoint, it's like if you have a 3, maybe use it for a bit longer, and then in the future upgrade to a 4. You know, just because I like using my products until, you know, end of life, until I've used all that I can from my products. But if you have like an original, maybe you have a generation 1, gen 2, definitely check out the 4. Or maybe you don't have any speaker at all and you're just looking to kind of get into Ultimate Ear speakers, I would definitely go for a 4, because it has USB-C. I feel like this is like our best speakers, like our best speaker generation that we've come out with so far. So definitely go for the 4 if you have like no Ultimate Ear speakers. But yeah, I feel like that's a common like customer, or like when you're like, ooh, do I get the 4? I already have the 3, you know, or even, you know, when we released our MX Master 4 and people with the 3S, you know, could also be a great opportunity to grab a Generation 3, because then you get that for a lower price. So yeah, kind of some different purchasing options depending on your budget, what you're looking for, or what you already have. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, back to the comparison. USB-C connection as well. The MEGABOOM device, say microphone. Yeah, so this one you actually can plug it into, or like when it's connected to your phone, you can actually use this to speak out of the speaker, which is pretty cool. I don't think that is shown on the Amazon page, but there's basically a megaphone feature where if you speak into your phone, it'll come out of your speaker. It's pretty cool. Indestructible, that's what people say here. Okay, let's read one. This one is from Shelby Warmkey. They say, this is an amazing speaker. The sound is clear with great bass and it easily fills the room. Super easy to use and pairs quickly with my devices. I also love how portable it is. It's perfect for the indoors and outdoors. The battery life lasts a long time and the quality feels durable. Highly recommend for anyone looking for a reliable and powerful speaker. Yeah, I like that one too. I think this one is definitely, I feel like my number one pick in terms of like pricing, size, portability, and everything. Okay, so if you're looking for something a lot smaller, like max portability, these are the two I would recommend. So we've got these two tiny ones. This one's even smaller. This one has a strap, and then basically you're meant to put this onto like a backpack or like a tote bag or something. Let me just grab, I'll show you. Give me 1 second and I will show you. So basically, this one is our most portable speaker. This is the cute MINIROLL. It's adorable. Okay, so this is just like a bag, as you can see. But for example, if you've got like a bag or anything, you want to put it on like this. Close that. And then basically you have a cute little portable speaker onto like a tote bag. So this is our most portable speaker. It is also on a bit of a deal. Maybe check it out for our Black Friday. We'll see. It'll be cool to see what Ultimate Ear speakers are on promo for Black Friday. Maybe just add this to your wish list for the moment, of course. So coming up next week, hopefully I'm gonna do some like Black Friday previews, because there is a shopping event obviously on Friday, not this Friday but next Friday. So if you're waiting for a time to purchase, maybe hold off for one more week, and then you can save on any purchases. But of course right now is the fun part. It's the window shopping. It's the it's the research. It's the research looking into maybe what you're looking to purchase for holidays, gifts, things like that. Black Friday is a great time to pick up some holiday gifts, Christmas gifts, and things like that. So this is definitely one that is a very easy, I feel like relatively inexpensive Bluetooth speaker. It's also a very like safe gift, because I feel like everyone can use a Bluetooth speaker. Even if you already have one, like you could always use two, honestly. If you can see how many I have, like you always can kind of just use another. But yeah, so this one has this cute little strap, as you can see. It's got that on the back. And so this is kind of made to put onto, anything. My sister has one and she put it onto her, what is it called? A paddleboard? Yeah, a paddleboard. So I guess on paddleboards they have a couple like little like cords or like bungee cords. I don't know. Can you tell I've never paddleboarded in my life? But she said that like she puts this onto her paddleboard, and then of course, since it is completely waterproof, it's totally fine for it to get wet while she is paddling. You say paddling on the beach and things like that. So this is definitely all of them are great speakers to bring with you on outdoor adventures. I know we're kind of going into the winter holiday months, but I know we actually have probably some people in the warmer states. You guys don't get snow like we do here. So maybe you still are able to go outside and have a fun time outside. Personally, I cannot do that right now. I'll have to wait till May and June. But yeah, of course, you can still use your waterproof Bluetooth speakers any time of year, as well as just getting gifts in preparation for those times. So these are our most portable, great battery life. Of course, as you can see, they both have the little strap. And that's what you put. That's how you use that to put onto any of your backpacks, purses, and things like that. Take it off, put it back on. So you've got that, and then basically gives you so much portability. These are also great for travel. This one used to be my number one pick for travel, and it probably still is if I bring a second carry-on. So these speakers have to go into your carry-on. They can't go into checked baggage because they have the rechargeable batteries inside, so they like to ask you to put them in your carry-on. So this is what I bring because it's tiny. I don't have a lot of space in my carry-on, so this is like, you know, it takes up less of a footprint. This one used to be my carry-on one, except we came out with this one. Now I would opt for this one instead. But if I'm bringing a little roller, like a little roller suitcase carry-on, then I would bring this. But usually if I'm just doing like one bag, I'm going to bring this one because it's a bit smaller and it still has like amazing sound. It's still very loud. Definitely great for like getting ready when you're in the bathroom at a hotel or things like that. These ones are great. Okay, so this one's kind of the in-between. Like, I feel like this one is kind of, it's good for like more intimate like settings, I feel like. I find, so for moms, I find that these are very popular for nurseries. And even today I went to my esthetician and she had one of these, and she has a pretty like small-ish studio space that she works out of. So it would be like, this would be way too big for, you know, somebody who, you know, if you're purchasing something for maybe your at-home studio, hairstylist, hair salon, or like anything like that, if you work from home or own a business out of your home, I feel like this one would be best because these are quite loud. Honestly, all our speakers can get very loud, but I feel like this one is like up the perfect amount of sound. Like, it's not so, you know, crazy loud, but it definitely does, you know, fill a room to however much you want it to be. But again, even my esthetician today, she had a WONDERBOOM like this exact model. She had it in the black colorway. It looked super cute, and I always, whenever I go, I always tell her I'm gonna bring her one to match, and I always forget. But I don't think she needs one. I feel like one is more than enough for the room. So these are quite loud speakers. But this is the WONDERBOOM 4, great battery life, 14 hours. Also our brand new 4s. So if you're looking for a 4 you want to get, or USB-C, you want to get a 4 because that is our 4s. So you want to make sure to, if you're looking for USB-C, which I feel like is standard, because that way you can use the same cord for your phone, iPad, things like that. You can also use that for your speaker. Hey Len, happy Wednesday. But yeah, I like just having one cord basically, and then using it for all my devices. Even all of our headsets are USB-C charging, so it's nice to be able to use the same cord for everything. No, nothing special. We're just doing some waterproof speakers today. Yeah. Pretty chill, and yeah. All right, so that is our WONDERBOOM 4. And again, these actually are our like increase the volume, decrease volume, things like that. So this one's very, I feel like a good price point. As you can see, this one even has 20% off right now. But yeah, I would honestly hold off until, but 20 is pretty good. I feel like, would it go up to 30 next week? Maybe. But definitely you can use a lot of our streams this week as just maybe like window shopping, wish list shopping, because next week is Black Friday. So, there is some I feel like there's going to be a lot of sales going on next week, honestly. So I don't want, for me personally, wait till next week if it's not like in a rush, because I want you to save your money, buy things on promo, buy things on deals, especially since we are so close to the Black Friday shopping event next week. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the likes. Thank you. But yeah, that's what I would say. So right now I feel like window shopping, maybe do some, browsing, see, and then next week I'll definitely be live and show you our Black Friday deals and things like that. Okay. What else? I've got also the bigger version of this is the MEGABOOM 4, so kind of we go up in size basically. So we've got the Boom 4 and then compared to the MEGABOOM 4. So these two are quite similar. As you can see, aesthetically they are very similar. This one's just scaled a bit larger. So that does give you a bit longer battery life. It has more bass to it. So if you're looking for more bass, you kind of want to go bigger and then, bigger speaker, you get more bass and things like that. But of course they are all still waterproof, durable, all that fun stuff, compatible with our app and USB-C charging. Okay, so lastly, before I go, I want to show you we go even bigger. We've got the EPICBOOM, our second biggest speaker that we offer. Here it is. This is as you can see, it's quite a lot bigger. This is the EPICBOOM. It is quite epic because look how large it is in comparison to our other speakers. This has our max sound. It has such amazing sound though. I mean, look at it. It really can, just from looking at it, you really can see that the bass on this is going to be very full, very large. This makes the water vibrate when you play it in the water. If you have this in a pool, you throw it in the pool, it's definitely going to make the water vibrate. I've witnessed that myself. So if you're looking for, a very loud speaker, but you're not compromising on quality, this will still give you very nice, clear, crisp sound, even though it is so loud. And I feel like that is the test of a true, good, high quality speaker, is as if it can still keep the quality when you are turning it up to really loud volume. Because typically, with more I don't want to say like cheap speakers, but you can definitely tell that those are, on the lesser end, because when you do turn them up, it gets distorted and it doesn't sound as good. So you kind of keep it a little bit, on the lower end. But these, you truly can turn them up to max loudness and they will keep the quality, it'll keep the sound, and it'll still sound amazing even when you have it on full blast, which I feel like is truly like the ultimate test of how high quality a speaker is. And this one definitely passes that test. But yeah, so those are my waterproof portable speakers. Of course, this one is gonna be slightly less portable than our other ones, just because it's a little bit bigger, but it just depends on what you're using it for, your lifestyle, things like that. But yeah, those are my picks for tonight. But I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and happy WONDERBOOM Wednesday, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Hey, let's go. Hey.